That's kind of what it's like for a man who's visiting here from Cairo, Egypt.
As Jerry Jenkins shows us, Nazih Rezk is a blind photographer, but he has a knack for creating beautiful pictures without the use of his eye.
So nobody's ever been here before, huh?
Nazih Rezk relies on his cane to see where he's going and often counts on friends to take him places. But when it comes to photography, he needs no help at all. Nazih lost his eyesight 15 years ago during a high school fight. Even though he's still blind, when he gets behind a camera, it's like he has 20/20 vision.
I do not admit up to this moment that I am blind. I see everything in the world and everything that is beautiful through God.
Without the use of his eyes, Nazih relies on touch, smell, and sound to focus in on his subject, like this tree in the Japanese garden.
When Nazih is taking pictures, the most important thing to him is razor-sharp senses, and that often means going without food for hours. For instance, in preparation for today's shoot, he hasn't had a meal since yesterday afternoon.
Because I spend a lot of energy concentrating on and I concentrate so much that food will interfere with the process.
After one of Nazih's eye operations, he received a camera from a friend as a positive gesture that Nazih's sight would return. At first he was insulted, but later overcame his obvious handicap and learned how to use it. As a boy, he used a camera, and today still puts the viewfinder to his eye, even though in his case, it's useless.
And the way I feel about it now is that that's where I kind of concentrate at that spot with it, among with all the other senses. So it's a natural focus point for me.
Sort of like an inner eye.
I smell the fish smell. And then I can hear the friction of the fish through the water.
Nazih says if one of these fish came out of the water, it would die. And like that fish, he says, if he quit taking pictures, he'd really feel blind. Jerry Jenkins, Newswatch 11.
Well, Nazih says he hopes to one day open a gallery here in the Metroplex to display his pictures.
And that's Newswatch 11 for tonight.
Your first word in late news. Thanks for being with us. Good night, folks.